With climate change worsening and the EU planning a carbon tax on imports, Taiwan is racing to develop ways to lower carbon emissions.
On Monday, the Industrial Technology Research Institute held a forum to explore strategies for Taiwan's green transformation.
Solar panels cover the building, blending nature with high tech. This is ITRI's Shalun Smart Green Energy Science City, which is leading a green revolution in the industrial chain. In the face of extreme climate threats, countries the world over have set targets for cutting their carbon emissions. To help Taiwan stay competitive, ITRI organized a forum with the Ministry of Economic Affairs and industry representatives to discuss the next steps toward lower emissions.
We have to get firms to approach this from a vertical perspective. Can we reduce carbon emissions in the production process, from raw materials to production to end product? Is there any way to use CCUS in this process? Can we reuse that captured carbon, and so on? This is something we need to work toward in the industrial sector. Regarding our equipment, regarding their electricity consumption and use of lubricating oil, we have done a great deal to lower our carbon emissions. I think that doing so is more than a social responsibility. It is bound up with the company's future development and its future competitiveness.
Last month, ITRI set up a first-of-its-kind Net Zero and Sustainability Strategy Office in response to 128 countries pledging to go carbon neutral by 2050. The EU plans to impose a carbon border levy on certain industrial imports by 2023. Before that happens, the office will help Taiwanese industries upgrade their technologies to emit less CO2. The government, too, has a strategy for lowering emissions.
We'll push zero carbon and low carbon energy because electricity generation is currently our main source of carbon emission. Secondly, we'll push for emissions reduction in the manufacturing process. Key sectors we'll target include steel, concrete, and petrochemicals. Meanwhile, we must accelerate the adoption of the circular economy.
Working together, business, government, and academia are building a new industrial paradigm, using new tech to cut carbon and to raise Taiwan's profile on the international stage.